Okay, today's social studies is about homes, so I found this book, Homes Around the World. The author is Judy Neyer. She wrote the words, and it's illustrated by Laura Overest. She drew the pictures, or I guess took the photographs in this one. It looks like Homes Around the World. So here's the table of contents. So maybe I won't have time to read the whole book, and I just wanted to read about city or country. I would go to page 16. If I wanted to read about what they're made out of, wood, mud, or stone, I would go to page 8. What is a home? A home is a shelter that keeps you safe. It protects you from heat and cold, wind, and rain. A home is where you eat and sleep and spend time with your family. What else is a home? So probably you're putting your thinking caps on, thinking about what makes your home special. All around the world, people live in many different homes. There are big homes and small homes. There are short homes and tall homes, square and round homes. This is our apartment building in Canada. Many families live in this apartment building. So like what we have when we have the towers on base, that's like an apartment building. What kinds of homes do you see here? We see the apartment building. We also see a castle. This castle is in England. This castle was built hundreds of years ago. This is a one-room hut in Africa. Some people live in simple homes called huts. People build homes out of the materials they find nearby. There are homes of mud, grass, sticks, wood, rocks, and stone. Can you tell what these homes are made of? This is a home in Panama, and its leaves are from coconut trees that were used to build this home. So that in Panama, they have a lot of coconut trees, so they use their resources, and that's good for their house. This is a village house in China. This wooden house has a grass roof. So their roof is made from grass because that's what they have. And probably this is bamboo because they have a lot of bamboo in China. This is a stone house in Ireland. Stones of all shapes and sizes were dug up from the field to build this home. So when they're working in their fields and they're digging it up, instead of just throwing the stones away, they use it to build their fence. They use it to build their homes. This house is in Turkey. It's in the mountains, and some people carve their homes right into the cone-shaped rocks right there. This is a house in Norway. It's a log cabin, and we talked about a president that lived in a log cabin. I know you guys know it was the 16th president, Abraham Lincoln. Trees from the forest were cut into logs and fit together to make this home. So because they have a lot of trees in Norway, that's a good resource for them. In places where trees or stones are hard to find, people use the earth itself to build their homes. How are these homes different? So look at them, think about how they're different. How are they the same? This is a home in the United States, and it's made from adobe, and that's mud formed into bricks and sun-dried. The walls are covered with a layer of mud. This is a brick house in Maryland, United States. The bricks for these homes were made from red clay dug up nearby. People use simple tools and natural materials to build their homes. If you could build your house, what materials would you use? So think about it. So would you use brick? Would you use mud? You gotta think about where you're living. People build their homes to fit the climate they live in. This is a desert home in India, so it's really hot there. Thick clay walls and only a few windows help keep this whole house cold. Tropical home in Indonesia, people build their homes on stilts so they won't get wet during the flood. So they have a lot of heavy rains and floods when there's a lot of water in the ground. So their house is up high so the water doesn't damage it. Can you see why these homes are good for hot places? This is a round house in Samoa. This house has no walls, so a breeze can blow through it and cool it. This is an underground home in Tunisia. Underground homes provide shelter from sandstorms and the hot sun. In every cold place, people build homes to keep them stay warm. This is a wood house in Iceland. Wood houses are easier to heat than stone. And this is in Yurt, Mongolia. The low, round shape of this house can stand up to strong winds. What do people have to, I'll gotta read again. What do people have to think about when they build their homes? This is an igloo in Canada. Igloos are made from bricks of snow. It is warm and cozy inside. This is a mountain home in Switzerland. This house has a slanted roof so the heavy snow can slide off. Because if it was straight and had a lot of snow, it might collapse. So the snow just comes right off. And there's a lot of snow and ice here, so they can pack it in to make their house. Homes are also different from place to place. A city has lots of people. So that looks like a city like Tokyo. So the land is expensive. There's not much land. They have to build their houses up high. A suburb is a place outside a city. The homes here are not as crowded together as city homes. A suburb does not have as many people. Kind of looks like the base where there's land in between the houses. In the country, there are even fewer people. A country home has lots of land around it. Farmers use the land to raise animal and grow food. City, suburb, country. Is your home in the city, in the suburbs, or in the country? So think about where we live. People around the world build homes to fit the way they live. Some people live on water. This is a houseboat in Cambodia. Many families in Asia live on houseboats. They catch and sell fish for a living. Houseboat, Washington. This is a houseboat in Washington, which is in the United States. This is Washington State. Some people just like to live on the water. Other people move from place to place. They take their homes with them wherever they go. This is a tent home in Lapland. This tent is light enough to carry along. This is a mobile home in the United States. This home on wheels has fold-down beds, a bathroom, and a kitchen. What would it be like if your home wasn't always in the same place? Well, and a lot of us move a lot in the military, so our home isn't always in the same place. That's what we make it. People can make their homes simple or colorful. Some homes are works of art. Which homes do you like best? You've probably seen something like this, because look where they're at. They're in Japan. Traditional Japanese house in Japan. A home in Japan is thought of as a part of nature. It is very simple and has very little furniture. Wood and paper walls slide open and closed. This is a painted house in Mexico. Some houses are painted in very bright colors. And this home is in South Africa. The women who live in this village paint their homes with beautiful designs. People live in many different kinds of homes, whether big or small, made of wood or stone, in this city or in the country. Home is the special place where you belong. And so we have the saying, home is where your heart is. And in the Air Force or the military or the government workers, wherever we are, we make that our home. So today you're going to draw a picture of your home. I hope you bring it to a meeting and share it with us. Bye-bye.